Come thrifting with me. I am still on the search for containers to put my Mother's Day plants in because I am not having any luck. So let's get to it.
Right away, I'm going to let you know I didn't find any containers. Someone got mad at me because I didn't find any last time. And guess what? I'm not happy about it either. I did find a lot of other great stuff. Someone had said they thought this was Avon, so I looked at it again. I just don't see anything that says that it's Avon. It's $2, and I just can't decide if I want to go big for 4th of July. What do you guys think? I looked at this flag, though. This could be me. This could be me. This little pin did catch my eye, and I thought this might be a cute magnet. But again, I just don't know if I want to do 4th of July. I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot, so I guess I could start collecting. The copper of this caught my eye, and I really just wanted to see what city landscape it was, and I just wasn't familiar. So I did end up putting it back, even though it would be really cute for somebody's like gallery wall. I thought this mini cup was super cute, but now I've realized how shallow my trinket shelf is, so I have to be careful about what I get. I never see trinket boxes, but now I've seen 2 here. And aha! If you guys remember, I've been waiting on this thing. It was $7.50 and I got one just like it for like $1.50 here. So I've been waiting on it to go on sale, and it's $2.50 today. It does have some green, but I'm able to switch out the picture. And like I said, I already have one of these, so I had to get the other one, right? I'm pretty excited. I did see this Easter hand towel that someone had made to hang, and I think that says Canon. There's no tag, but I believe that says Canon, and I love that someone added this little hook so you can put it on your oven handle, and it's only $1, so definitely getting that for my Easter stuff next year. I was pretty excited about that find. They didn't have any new kits, but they did have this kind of grab bag, and I couldn't open it. It did look like maybe there was a kit in there because of the thread. I tried to look a little closer. It might just be to this front tree one, but for $3, I'm just not willing to roll the dice on it, so I put it back. I went through the sewing accessories again, looking for scissors. I did see these little gold metal rings. They are real metal. It's very heavy. I think I have an idea how to use them with gift wrapping, so I grabbed them. I also liked this little egg stand. I'm going to guess it's for a faux Fabergé egg. Cute idea, but I just went ahead and put it back. Here's some more golden rings, but these are plastic, so I decided to leave them behind. The other one is a great price already, so hopefully I have enough. I moved to the vintage corner, and I saw this melamine plate. It is so pretty. I find the absolute best things in red. Someone keeps saying that red theory is meant for me, and maybe, because I love that. But I just don't have much red. And another silent butler. This one has been here all along, and I just didn't realize what it was. It doesn't look as aged as the one that I have, but it does have the little thumb thing that mine is missing. I did put it back because I really don't even know what I'm going to do with the one I have. Is this little gal not the cutest? I see a little loop on her back, and now I'm wondering if it's a Christmas ornament, and I should have totally grabbed it if so. I love this dish. I have one that's similar, but $15, I had to pass. I had a Flintstones cup like this. Do you guys remember those? Also in the vintage corner was this brass hanger. These were real vintage brass bowls, really heavy duty and really neat. And so I sat here and contemplated this for a while. The whole thing was $10, so 3 bowls and the hanger for $10. I loved the bowls. I didn't love the hanger. To me, they don't look like they go together necessarily. I debated just getting the piece just so I could have the bowls, and I haven't completely ruled that out. I just couldn't really talk myself into getting all 3 bowls for $10. It just seemed like a little bit more than I wanted to spend. So we'll see if it's still there when I get back. I thought maybe this was a sewing box until I opened it, and then I saw clearly not a sewing box. And also $40 kind of shocked me a little bit. It is a vintage corner, and it said it was a vintage bread box. The door was very heavy. It's obviously metal. And the handle itself was real brass. It was very heavy as well. So I guess it's probably pretty cool if someone had kind of Victorian vibes. I don't have any luggage, vintage luggage, but I tell you what, I do love it. It is so neat. I just always think about where these went. Like, were they on trains? Were they on old planes? Like, I just think it's neat. I don't ever end up getting them, but the story itself just intrigues me. I had to look at this Jumanji game. I had one when I was a kid, and I enjoyed it, even though, you know, it wasn't magic. But this one was from 2018 and not a 90s version, so I did end up putting it back. I've been looking for a simmer pot to put on the stove, and so I have been checking these, even though I'd really like it to have a lid. And this one was oven ready, so I don't think that equates to stove ready, so I did end up putting it back. But the color is exactly what I want. And that planter's still there, but I just can't. And you guys, I have beef with whoever painted these. I might be able to give a little grace if it was for like Valentine's Day or something, but they are not painted the correct colors, and it really is driving me crazy. I actually debated getting them and then painting them kind of similar to their Christmas outfits so I can put them up at Christmas time, or maybe even Halloween. But for $6 each, I just couldn't talk myself into it. If they were $6 together, I definitely would have. This little pot, I think would, I think it goes down into something, but it would be a cute planter for the front porch, or even in the flower beds if you drilled some holes through it. I just already have a lot of that stuff, so I left it, and it's not quite deep enough for my Mother's Day plants. I donated this a couple weeks ago, so I just was curious what the price was. I like it, but it shows dust like crazy. My nephew is graduating this year, and I really debated getting this and making him a cake that looked like him. I think he'd get a kick out of it. I just kind of talked myself out of it. I'm not the most talented baker. And then I saw the end of this cutting board. It is a little bit more of a newer style wood cutting board, but it is wood, and the stain color is one that I like. And so really, can you have too many cutting boards, especially when they all vary in shape? I don't think so. So for $2, I grabbed it. This is really interesting. I've never seen so many mats on one photo, and I actually thought that it was 2 frames put together because it was so thick. It's a vibe. This accordion rack was a good price, a little bit oranger than I'd like, and it felt really cheap, so I left it. And see, it made its way back for someone else to be able to buy it. And you guys are going to come after me for this one. I did not get this lamp. Even now, I want so much to get this lamp. It was $14, which is a great price, and brass and beautiful and heavy and just great. But I have no idea where I'd put it. It just does not really work in my desk space. It doesn't match my husband's. I mean, I wish I could think of somewhere to put it, but I left it behind. So I left today with a bag instead of a box. My husband will be happy about that. I spent $6.39.